Okay, hi to everyone watching. This is going to be a little bit different to the other ones because for one thing I'm in a bit of a different location, so you might hear me shifting a lot more because I'm currently set up on my bed in a portable desk. It's not really the best. But also I'm going to show you the server I've joined. Hopefully anyway, I can show you what I've got set up on it and started out. It's currently still very new, so it's not exactly completely finished, but I've begun it. I've got everything going. And I'm actually in a better position with some stuff than I am on the normal one because I've already got... The people here are very nice, and as you might be able to tell from what I'm holding, one of them gave me a diamond sword, so... Yeah, that was a good gift. But yeah, and there's also 3 random cows in my house because I need to make an enchanting station, and I just wanted to capture some... How did the chicken get in here? Like... Okay, just to be clear, I did not bring that chicken in, so I'm not sure how it got in. But, okay. Wait, there's more chickens? How are they in here? I don't know how the chickens got in here, but okay. And this is Sebastian, my cat. I don't know if it's a mod that they've got on this server, or if it's just a thing in general, but you can actually make name tags on this, so I was able to make him a name tag. Let me see what I've actually got before I go out. Right, what I'm going to be trying to do, I think I'm going to be trying to make a stable for the cows and for a horse eventually, because I've got some saddles as well, because they were fine with giving me saddles. I've also got loads of iron stuff, so I'm not exactly short of that, so... Hang on, I can show you exactly how much iron stuff I've got in a second, just... hang on, which of these chests? Ah, this one. Yeah, so I'm not exactly short on iron here, or golden. I've actually managed to... I got all of those bar 1 from strip mining, because I did actually quite good with that. I'm quite proud of myself how well I've set myself up on this so far. But yeah, hang on. I just realised it's night time, so I'm just going to go for sleep for the night first. Then we're going to go cut down a load of trees, and... hopefully build a stable. I need to move a little bit though, because currently this is kind of part way between the... I don't know what it's called where the acacia trees grow, I can't remember. It's between... It was the first patch of green basically after the acacia biome bit, because I did not want to use the acacia trees because they're not exactly the most attractive to look at. Yeah, see all the acacia trees over there. But there are some oak trees. It's kind of split part way between acacia trees and oak trees, so it's a little bit weird to see. Oop. Hang on, let me just check. I want to see if that message... Alright, no, that sound doesn't mean anything. Right, I just heard a weird noise, that's all. I'm still getting used to all the different stuff in this. I think it might be a notification. Thank you, Weeable, for following me. And yeah, I'm going to cut down the oak trees. I'm going to have a go at building a stable, like I say. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed you properly from before, but that is my base. I decided to go for something a bit different to a box. As you can probably tell from all the firework noise as well, most people in here have Elytra already. But yeah, they all have very nice bases, so I didn't want to do just a square, just a little box, so I decided to make it a pyramid instead for some reason. I don't know why. I think there might have been logic in the thought process originally, but I did set it up at a very early time in the morning, so I'm not certain how accurate the logic was. Just that there will have been logic behind the thought originally. I don't know what the logic was though, so there's no point asking me to explain it because I don't think I could. But yeah, so I'm going to try and make it out of partly wood and partly cobblestone, because also doing that will give me an opportunity to show you one of the interesting sites of this server. Because it's been established for a while, they have quite a few farms, including a type of farm that I'd never heard of before. Which I found by accident, actually. So my chagrin, I ended up having to block myself in a hole because I was going to die otherwise, so that'll be interesting to show you. The phrase I blocked myself in a hole will probably become even more ironic once you see what it is, baby zombie. Oh, I'm out of fire. Oh! Really? Where was that bit? It was over here. I think. Right, I know there's a hole there that I need to block up then. Right, this one obviously doesn't have keep inventory on death on, obviously, so... That's annoying, I need to block up that hole. At least I got my stuff back. Right, let's just check I've got everything. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything. Right. So I've just lost quite a lot of levels, but I can get those back quite easily. Right. Reassure them that. Right, let's get some dirt so I can block up that hole, because I think that might be something nasty. Seeing as there were a load of zombies charging at me from there. Oh, I don't know why I bothered to get dirt for that. It's... Oh, I'm not wearing the armour either. Put the armour back on. Like I say, not exactly short of iron, so I've been able to get full iron quite easily. I just was not expecting to be attacked by quite that many zombies quite that fast. Especially not in the daytime. But apparently I was close enough that they decided to give it a try. Where did they come from? This might be the bit... Oh no, it's a ravine they were coming out of, right. Let's block this off a bit. I don't want to block it off fully because people can still use it, but might as well make it a bit harder for them to get to me at least. There we are. I think this is where they came from anyway. Right, there we are. Yeah, this'll do. Shouldn't have any more surprises this way at least. So I think that's where they came from. It looks like about the right direction. Oh, there's an oak tree sapling there that I lost. I really should have eaten while I was running. I really need to get out of that get out of the habit of just letting myself die, basically. Acacia land is always pretty. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. The land itself isn't bad, but the trees they are so weird looking and they're bright orange. Like, why? Who thought it was nice to have orange trees? Like, it's not exactly the nicest feature. But yeah, so I can see why some people like them, and I can see why they'd work for some build types, but it doesn't really go with what I'm trying to do, I don't think. So I'm going to be trying, like I say, I think oak will work better for it in this particular case. But yeah, there's stuff everywhere on this actually. Like I say, there's loads of stuff because it's already a very well established server, and that's, like I said, part of the why I've got stuff already. Like, I needed string, so one of them has a spider farm thing set up, so I was able to get an entire stack of string quite quickly there, which is also why I managed to get my levels up so high so quickly. But obviously a lot of that's been lost now, but oh well. Oh, I meant to put the... what do you call it? Ah, there they are. Yeah, never mind. Confused myself. I don't know what I was going to say there because I confused myself and forgot, but... Okay. I'm just going to grow some oak trees around here. And I'm aware this is probably not the best space to put a base, seeing as it's by ravines and stuff, but... At this point, I don't particularly want to move it. I've moved all the chest stuff once, and I don't really want to have to move it again. So, I'm just going to have to try and make it more defensible. Especially from suicidal zombies, apparently, because they see no problem with running out in the middle of the sun. And as you can probably tell as well from that, this hasn't... I don't know again if it's a modification or a mod or something, but it's got a thing turned on so the trees rapidly decay. Oh, hi Raccoon! Yeah, and yeah, they're weird looking and bright orange. And yeah, Raccoon did someone... Nice to see you again. We play a different game together. We play a South Park game. Oop. I keep on throwing... I need to stop throwing away my weapons. We play South Park Phone Destroyer. I streamed that once, I think, but I figured it would probably be a bit repetitive, so I didn't think many people would want to watch it, so hence why I've mostly been doing Minecraft, just 'cause I can do a bit more variety in that. Although it is still a really good game. It is very easy to lose a lot of time on it if anyone wants to give it a go. And we're safe. We've got a team one going on there as well if anyone wants to try it. It is called Clueless, like you might be able to see in the chat, because when I first started it, it was literally just so I could have team prizes, and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Like, I hadn't even worked out the attack mechanics properly. So there were a lot of stuff I hadn't worked out at that point. But yeah, I think outside of my base is always going to be a bit risky with stuff, because it's going to be... Because even now I can still hear skeletons, so... is going to try and make it as nice as possible. Alpha. And there's a zombie somewhere again, because there's always a zombie. Because the zombies are stupid. I would like to say I would have been able to fight that a little bit better if it hadn't been baby zombies. Those little buggers are just too fast. They are incredibly annoying to kill, especially when they run at you from nowhere while on fire. Like, seriously, what was I meant to do? I was just trying to get into water to put out the fire. That was the only thing I could think of. As I realised, I'm not even sure if I was going towards the nearest water source now looking at it. I'm not sure if this one was near or not, but it was the nearest one I could think of anyway. So, it would have worked if the other zombies hadn't appeared from nowhere. I think it would have worked anyway. I may be wrong. I probably still would have died, to be honest. I am still very bad at this. Still very, very bad at this. And I've just realised I have a water bucket. Why didn't I just put out the fire like that? I have no idea why I didn't just put the fire out like that. I should really listen to myself about not questioning my logic, because when I question it, I end up questioning my choices even more than I normally do. Because there's usually some massive holes in my logic. As witnessed by me trying to jump into a river when I had a water bucket with me, so I could have put it out quite easily. I'm going to need loads of wood, I think, for this, because it's going to be a while. I don't know. Do you think the orange would look stupid if I tried to use it to build a stable as well? It probably would look a bit dodgy if I tried to do 2 different wood colours. I'm just going to stick with oak and cobblestone for now. So, I'll spend today this bit getting trees, and then after I've got a decent number of trees, like all the ones in this area, I'll take you to the other site to go acquire some cobblestone. So it'll be this tree will be the last one we get for today, I think. Unless someone else goes to sleep for the night, in which case I will get that other tree. Do I have time to get... No, I'm not going to risk getting that other tree. Oop. But yeah, see, it may look a bit of an eyesore in some ways, but it does weirdly blend in some other ways. Oh, why is there a random hole there? Let's fill that in. I don't know why there's a random hole there, so it's going to go. Oop. And I'm going to run back to my base now. I also managed to get donated some sugarcane. So that was good. I was asked if anyone had any spare, so... Oh, I left the door open. I shouldn't do that while I'm trying to keep the cows... Oh, wait, no, I don't need to worry about the cows. They can't get in. They can't leave. They're too big. I just need... That might be how the chickens got in, though, thinking about it. That would explain some things. Is there still chickens in here? I don't actually know. There probably are still chickens in here somewhere. Oh no, they got out, I think. Right, I'm going to leave the door open for now, because the cows can't leave and the cat can't leave, so... They're the only things I particularly want to keep at the moment, so... Okay. I'm going to cut down any existing trees. Oops, something just died over there. I'll have to go and collect and see if I can loot its remains. There's a creeper there. I don't have a shield equipped, so I'm going to run. I forgot to equip my shield. That is a good reminder. I still can't kill creepers without a bow. Do I have a shield or did it break? Yeah, there it is. Right, I couldn't remember seeing it. Right, I still can't manage to kill creepers without having a bow. So, and I know I have a bow, but I'm a terrible shot, so I'd rather wait until can get infinity on it. That's a thought. If I'm not using it, I should just put it in here in case so I don't lose it. See, I've got a surprising amount of enchanted stuff here, haven't I? I'm going to leave the diamond sword here as well, because I don't want to lose that. Yeah, just that for now. I don't particularly want the creepers to blow up anywhere near my house, especially not when there's a ravine near it. Creepers are always annoying. But they're especially annoying when they're destroying the stuff you need. Oh yeah, something died over here, so I was going to go have a look. Let's see if it... Oh, rotten flesh. Okay, I'll take it still. And this is another exit, so I will block that off. When I'm not actively exploring down there, no one's actively exploring down there, I might as well make it as hard as possible for stuff to come and get me. It also levels out the land a little bit, so that's nice. Makes it a little bit less uneven and janky and just... I really should have picked a better place, but I can't be bothered to move it now, to be honest. Which is probably not a good reason to be staying in an area, but... A lot of people just stay somewhere because they can't be bothered to move, right? I think that happens anyway. Hang on. Sorry, I just keep on having to pause every now and again. Oh yeah, it's just raccoons. Yeah, I think it's just in-game background music, I will say with that. It's just, like, set background music, unfortunately. I don't have anything to do with it. I can't play the music, although I really wish I could. But, sorry, I just keep on having to click out, because I've realised since that it does not tell me properly on my phone when people have subscribed, people have done anything, really, so... Like, posted messages or anything, so I'm having to improvise, basically, and just click off every now and again to... Oop. In order to check and see if anyone said anything. Because I feel bad whenever I miss anything, because it feels like I'm ignoring you, and I'm really not. It doesn't tell me for some reason. It really, really should, because I've got the stream manager open. So you'd think it would tell me, but apparently not. But yeah, anyway. This was probably something I should have done earlier, stealing off all the little ravine entrances and stuff around my base. It probably would have been smart to do earlier. Then again, I'm intelligent in some ways, but I'm really, really clueless with others, so... Hey, another fitting thing for the name. Right, let's get a couple more trees, actually, because the night came a lot faster than I intended for that. And, wow, more of these have grown back than I thought. Has the fog... What has happened here? Oh yeah, I was halfway through cutting this tree down. At some point, I'll show you everyone else's base as well. They have much nicer bases than I do. They have very fancy bases. Very, very fancy bases, some of them. One of them, I think she's trying to make an entire mountain, and it looks really, really cool. I think another guy's made a skull. And they seem to do some kind of minor pranks here sometimes as well. Like, I think someone put a load of chickens and mucus and slime blocks in the nose of the skeleton, so that's interesting to see. I'm not sure why that was their idea for the prank, but it was, so... I'm not going to question it, and the snot kind of fits the theme. I'm not sure about the chickens, though. Is this another entrance to the ravine over here? No, I broke it off, right. I'm just going to keep on blocking off any I come across, because it'll make things a lot easier, I think. It's something I should have done ages ago, I think, really. It should have been the first thing I did after making the building. But I got distracted, like with everything else. Something just burnt to death. A zombie just burnt to death within hearing distance that I think it was trying to get to me. I don't know. Are there any other holes I've missed? Like my strip mining hole's still open, but that should not be bright enough to let anything. That should be bright enough that nothing can spawn in there. I used a lot of torches down there, like a lot. So many torches. Like probably a ridiculous amount of torches to be perfectly honest, but can you really use too many torches when you're lighting up a tunnel that stuff like you can easily get a small tunnel where you can easily get killed? Can you really use too many when it's that situation? No such thing as too many there. Oop. Axe just broke. Make another one quickly. And again, you'll probably be questioning why I'm using stone tools when I've got a full thing of iron. The short answer is because I'm used to it, and I'm not yet used to the idea of actually having enough iron so I can afford to use it. That's going to sound like a really weird description, especially when I've got a fair chunk of diamonds. I really need to get used to the idea that I've actually got stuff now. I'm used to having nothing, and yeah. It's a weird adjustment getting used to actually having stuff to use. It's weirder than you'd think. Just keep on flying. So I'm just going to ignore the monster noises, because I'm going to assume that they're somewhere below me that I can't see. Yeah, raccoons is really advertised a thing, and yeah, I think you can get an overlay, but again, I also have no idea how to do it, so it's currently not being done. I'll work out how to do it eventually. But for now, I'm just going to be clicking back and forth every now and again when someone's actually talking. Oop. I want to reply to people. I keep on trying to encourage people to talk on it if they want to, and so I can talk to someone. But like I say, if someone wants to watch and just never talk, that's also completely fine. It's just nice. It can just be nice sometimes if someone's trying to talk to me. I don't want to be ignoring them. But yeah, the reason why I say I'm going to go somewhere to get cobblestone as well is cobblestone is another one of the materials that they aren't exactly short of in this thing. Oh, and this person, he's just joined. I think he's got a Twitch account, but I'm not sure if he actually streams on it, so I'll have to check that. So I should advertise him if he does. Because he was very nice. He's the one who gave me one of my diamonds, and all the people on here are actually really nice, because it was someone else who gave me the diamond sword and stuff. How much have I got? I'm going to get 2 stacks, then I'll go get cobblestone, I think. Actually, no, that'll take a bit too long. I'll get 1.5 stacks and see. So I'm needing about another I need another quarter of a stack, so another 16 logs or so. Then I'll go get cobblestone and I'll show you what I'm thinking of. It's also a little bit harder for me to get as lost on this map because they have a map. And it's actually quite cool. It updates live, so you can actually see where you're going. So it's a little bit easier for me to work out at least the directions I'm going in. Still no guarantees for other stuff, but I can at least get the right direction without having to check the coordinates all the time. Why are these oak trees growing so stubby? I need the wood, so why are they all stubby? Oh well. Who knows? Oop. Wrong button. Right, we'll get this last tree, I think. This should be enough. It's either going to be just enough or not quite enough, so it's going to be one more tree after this, I think. Because of course it is, because I can never get the amounts right. Where'd that all stuff go? Ah. Up. And up. Yeah, I need to get one more tree quickly, I think. Let's go here. Quickly, let's try and get this tree. At least with the fast decay on the leaves, I don't have to worry about cutting all those down. So I can just get all the wood, literally, and replant the saplings, and then it's done. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's run tonight. Now stuff's not going to burn, I'm going to go to bed. Even if it's just for a moment. So to reset the day thing. Seeing the cow in there really scared me for a second there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Right, that's the night skipped at least, I think. Or did that got me out of bed, I think, too early. Did it? No, yeah, it got me out of bed too early. Oops. Cow just swapped all over me. Okay. Okay, I did get 1.5 stacks. I've got just enough, I think. Oh, good. That baby zombie died before it could reach me. Right, so I'm just going to click off the server, not the server, the stream manager for a second on my phone, since it doesn't really tell much anyway, just how many people are watching. Well, to be fair, I just like knowing that. It's always nice knowing that someone's watching. It may seem stupid, but seeing even just one person watching it makes me so happy. I really like it. I didn't think it would make me as happy as it does, but hang on. Yeah, I'm just bringing up the map on my phone so I can check where I'm going, because yeah, the place where I'm going to get some more cobblestone. I don't actually need to go there to get cobblestone, but I think I might as well show it to you, because it's quite an interesting sight. Oh, I need to cut down all the sugarcane and harvest stuff in a bit as well. Where am I? Ah. I'm basically on a little island of green, just after all the acacia tree bits. There's like literally one. It is a tiny little island, which explains why it wasn't too much. And bye, raccoons. Hopefully you're still here for me to say goodbye to, because I only didn't think to check before now. Right. But yeah, I don't actually need to go there to get cobblestone, I don't think, but I think I might as well at least show you what it is I'm talking about. They are very determined on this server. They have a lot of stuff built, and they have some interesting stuff built, including some stuff that I hadn't seen before, even on YouTube, so... So including one thing I don't think I actually heard of having before, although logically I can see why you'd want one, and why it makes sense to have one. Right, yeah, I'm going the right way. Oops, skeleton with a bow. Let's go around the bony boy. I hope. Okay, yeah. Because I don't have most of my weaponry with me. And I would really rather avoid getting killed again. Especially since I'm a little bit further from where I spawned, from where my bed is now. Not exactly far, but far enough away that it'll be a bit annoying to have to sprint back, especially if the skeleton was still there shooting at me. Okay, yeah, I'm going the right kind of way. That's another thing you'll notice on the server. There tends to be a lot of random crafting tables dotted about. Which reminds me, while I'm here, do I actually have any wooden planks? No, I do not, so let's make one lot. It doesn't use up too many of my logs, thankfully. Because I'm going to get a boat, just because I think I can go this way faster. And did I have acacia? I have wood planks with me, I didn't realise. I missed those because they're orange. And orange is not a colour. A natural colour for trees in my mind. Yeah, I can cut a bit of the trip out by going overseas, I think. Just a little bit. I hope. If nothing else, it's fast, so I can hopefully cut out a little bit of the trip. And I can definitely avoid the armoured boy. The armoured bone boy. I was not expecting him to appear. Like I say again, I have been improving. I probably could kill him if I actually tried. I just don't particularly want to risk the health. Right, this is far enough in, I think. Oh, dolphins! Nice! Right. Yeah, say, I have to get reasonably close, I think, for you to see it, because it's not tall. It's the exact opposite of tall, really. So, yeah, once it gets in view, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about immediately, because, yeah, it's interesting to see. It's even more interesting to accidentally discover on your first day. Right. We're nearly there. Like I say, you can't currently see it because it's obviously... Well, you might be able to see it a little bit now, because of the edges and everything. Welcome to the massive hole. The absolutely massive, partially mined hole that they're trying to get to bedrock. And you probably can't see properly there, but in the middle, that is actually a pillager farm. I did not know those were a thing. But they have made a pillager farm, and they've actually made a raid farm as well, which is really cool. I do not trust myself to use any of it yet without getting myself very much killed, but yeah. So, yeah, the first time I was here, I basically fell in, I think, that end, so thankfully it didn't kill me, but then I was immediately getting chased by a pillager who followed me for ages, and I had virtually nothing on me, so I just had to dig a hole in the wall and brick myself in and just wait for someone else to kill him. So that was an interesting experience. But yeah, you can see there, it's pretty deep down there actually now. It wasn't quite this deep at this end before, so I think he's been trying to build some kind of TNT launcher to mine with. So it seems to be working. Looking at the amount of progress they've already made from it. But yeah, I'm just going across to. There are some chests where they've been storing a lot of the stuff that's been generated from the thing. It's also where I got a lot of my iron from. But I think they've also got an iron golem farm, I think. So yeah, iron's not exactly a shortage, and there's a pig in there. There's just so many just random bits of animals in there. They just fall in and then they never get out. Just always stuck. Alright, I think the chests are on the furthest side away from me and the closest one towards spawn, so... Water there? Yeah, here they are, the chests. Right, and see if there's actually anything new that's been put in, or if it's just cobblestone still. See, yeah, see what I mean? They're not exactly short of cobblestone here. So it saves me from having to go and mine more. But, oh, some of this stuff's new. Netherrack? Oh, obsidian, I will take that because I need to make an enchanting table. Oh, I hope they're okay with me taking it actually, but I can put it back easily if they're not. Hang on, I will check actually, I feel bad. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong actually. It's obsidian, isn't it? Not obsidian. I'm an idiot. The obsidian. So I basically got told that if it wasn't a nether star and it wasn't diamonds, they were okay with me taking it. But I figured it's worth checking. Right, yeah, he's okay with it. Pillager head. Because of course. Oh, flint and steel. Oh wait, no, someone's probably using that actually, so I'll leave that. I will take a piece of flint though, because that way I can make myself one, and I don't actually know if I have flint. See what I mean? These chests are fun to loot. Even with permission, it's still fun to loot. Ooh. There's name tags there. And redstone torches, and lots of name tags. I will take those. So you can make them, it's just a bit of a pain to make them. No, I don't want to do that. I want to take a couple of those. Hey! I like this. As I say, I know some of the stuff I'm taking is relatively not that important, like the coal, and I can get it quite easily, but come on, it's free coal. It saves me from having to dig to get more, and there's not a shortage here, so that's something. But yeah, I need to check, because I can't remember which of these chests actually have stuff in. Oh, slime block. I'm going to assume he's actually using this stuff, so I'm not going to touch that. And the thing I actually came here for, let's nick some cobblestone. I think all these are just, yeah, they're all just filled with cobblestone. Did I actually take any damage or not? No, I didn't. Right. I'm trying to work out what I can keep and what to throw out again. Don't need the rotten flesh. Why have I got 50 sticks? No, I don't want the rotten flesh. Go away. I want cobblestone. Go away. Don't particularly want the wheat seeds anymore either. I've got plenty of those, and what's full of that? I've got more cobblestone in my thing as well, so in my house, so I can always wait with that. I can carry a bit more cobblestone if I turn those oak planks I've got into bricks, but I probably shouldn't do that just in case, because I might need it. I should eat the steak, but I've not been damaged, so it feels like a waste. Welcome to the mind of a hoarder with this stuff. Right, I think that's enough stuff to do me for now, and as you can see from over there as well, there's a nether portal. This place is actually really linked up with nether portals. I've got portals going to basically everywhere, I think. I'm just not comfortable enough locating them yet to try and use them on my own. Especially seeing as yesterday I think I'd been at someone's house and he left me a path of torches back there, and I somehow still managed to get lost. Like, I followed the wrong path of torches, so that was not my finest hour, although it's not my worst one in the game. At least the nether roof is understandable to get lost on. I'm going back because there's a bed there and I'm going to sleep through so I can reset the night. I don't think anyone needs night. They usually say if they do. And like I say, I think they've got farms for nearly everything, so there's not really much stuff they need night for specifically. Oh, I remember one thing. When they get in zombie villages, that's the only time I think of that need night usually. But other than that, that seems to be about it. But yeah, see? I'm not sure what all the furnaces do, but that is a lot of furnaces. If they're, again, not exactly short of cobblestone, so why not? And yeah, you can see the slime blocks and stuff, so some attempt at making some kind of TNT launcher, I think. Yeah, this is some kind of TNT launcher. Do not ask me how it works, I have no idea. Honestly, I did not think it was working at all from the way he was talking about it yesterday. But it still looks like he's making good progress on it. I can't remember if they're planning to get it down to bedrock or not. I think they can't decide whether to do that or not. Because there are arguments for and against, with the primary one against just being how long it'll take to get to bedrock. Also, this might be a weird question, but have these squid committed suicide in front of anyone else? I was just fishing the other day and just, like, 3 of them committed suicide in front of me on the bank. Like, they just jump out of the water. Like, why? Why would you do that? What is the point? They are very odd animals. And they're possibly not... I don't think they're quite the stupidest thing in the game. I'm not sure what would count as the stupidest thing. Lots of different factors. Like, the villagers are basically dodos. Like, you try to keep them safe, you try to protect them, and then they're building their houses right next to caves where zombies spawn. And they're not going inside when there's a zombie right in front of them. And they're not going inside when there is a creeper about to hit them. And they're just being very, very stupid in general. Oh, this is someone's base. You can see it there. It's only in the distance, so you can't see it very well. But that is someone's base as well. It's really cool, isn't it? I've gone the wrong way a little bit from my base, but I can reverse. But see? As you can see, she's got a beacon to help with the mining, and you can see the giant moon. I think, if I remember rightly, she's the one who's basically sculpting the entire mountain. It does look really, really cool up close. See, even with a map, I still managed to go in the wrong direction, so... yeah. The map helps a lot, although there's only so much you can compensate for when you're this bad at directing stuff. There we are. See, this is why I wanted it to be so big. I can see it from quite a distance away, so it's hard. So once I'm close enough, it's very easy for me to get to. Okay. Okay, just to be clear, I did actually have a look at stable designs to try and have for making one, but I couldn't really pick anything, and all the ones looked way too complicated or just dodgy, so I'm just going to be doing it and winging it, basically. The only thing I took from it really was the idea of doing it with both wooden things and cobblestone. So that was basically the only thing I managed to take from it. As you can see from here as well, the last person who used the raid farm, they just wanted the emeralds really. They didn't want the totems of someone dying, so I said I'd take them because of course I would. At this point I could definitely use them. But yeah, so she offered that, so I have a load of totems of undying now as well. Hang on, let me just deal with the coal and stuff quickly and put it all away. Then should I harvest the crops now or not? I'm not sure. I forgot to make a flint and steel, by the way, so I'll do that now. Block of coal. It's just easier to store it because I can store a lot more if I turn it all into blocks. I think it's just that. So hang on, let me just empty out my stuff. Cow, get away from the door. You're not allowed to leave. The cows are not allowed to leave me. I'll put the obsidian in there actually as well, because I need that for a specific thing. Got a saddle as well. I don't really like the acacia fences either. There's the acacia doors, I should say. The fences they were given, since they're literally just... I'm not sure why I went and got cobblestone. I forgot I had quite this much. Like I said, I was strip mining for quite a while to find the diamonds. Like, a very long time to find all those diamonds. Probably a ridiculously long time to be a perfect... not really, seeing as... from sound of it, someone did strip mining in the nether, so... Not the most ridiculous thing I've done then. I don't need to have arrows if I'm doing that. I don't really have a system with the chests yet either, as you might be able to tell. Yeah, the fact I just keep on going between them. But I can't remember what's in what. I have a lot of stuff, but I don't have enough different stuff yet to justify me organising all the chests quite just yet. I've got plenty of space as well, so again, I'm not really needing to organise as much. Oh, I do have a hoe. Oh no, food. This is not the food chest. I do have a food chest. It's this one. This chest is for food and stuff. I put the wheat in a different chest. Again, because I'm stupid. There it is. Right. Yeah, that's food and food processed and unprocessed, so raw stuff will go in here too. The only reason the fish is in a different thing is just because I got that purely for the cats. I have no intention of eating any of that. It is literally just for the cats. Because someone accidentally started a cat farm, so I'm going to be going there and getting a load of cats. It's not stealing this time because he does not want the cats. So, it is fine for me to have them. I don't really know what the difference between having oak wood and the trunks is, and the logs. I don't really see a difference aside from the fact that there's one different side. It just seems weird. I can kind of see why you'd want it if the surface was exposed, but I don't think the surface is going to be exposed in any mine, so... I am going to want more planks, though, I think. I'm going to turn a few more into planks, because I want to turn some of them into stairs for making a roof. For doing detailing on the roof, I think I should say, because it's not all going to be that. Obviously, again, there's going to be a load of cobblestone ones. Let's try this many for now. The cow keeps on stealing. The cow seems to really steal my bed. It really likes stealing my bed. Okay, apparently it's not dark enough yet. What's the oh, wrong button. Hang on. Actually, while I'm doing that, let's check. Yeah. Okay. Let's check and see if there are any more messages, but there's not yet, apparently. What's the light level on the thing? I've literally just learned how to do that. Light level 0. Why is it... Light level 0 in the sky? Or is it just that I'm getting light level 0 in the sky because I'm covered up? It's that. Alright. Okay. So for now then, I'm going to harvest stuff since... Actually no, I am going to start building. I'm incredibly indecisive on this, aren't I? Let me try and think of where would be a good place to put the stables, because this is an island, so there's not exactly the most space ever. Maybe I should level this off. You know what, yeah, let's go steal some wood and level it off. And see, you know I was talking about suicidal squids? Look, glow ink sac. Just random glow ink sacs from where they've been killing themselves up there. Because why wouldn't they do that? Because it's a perfectly sensible thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to level that off, I think. So I'm going to go steal some dirt from somewhere. Not from here. That doesn't damage it good. I was just checking, because I'd seen a thing before about the relative strength of wheat, and I didn't know if that meant it would break from me just doing that. Or if I have to jump on it or something. I genuinely don't know. As you probably have long since worked out, there's a lot of stuff I don't know on this game. A lot of stuff I don't know on this game. I can move this a bit away from my house at least, so it's a bit... Yeah, this will be a good idea, I think. I can move this stuff, this bit of outcrop further away from my house, terraform it, level it off. Not too much though, because I don't want to accidentally fall into the ravine. which with my luck I probably would manage to do. Speaking of, I know you can still get over this quite easily, but I figured it at least gives you a warning, rather than just immediately going from sand to ravine. There we are. The sun's going down now, but still not fast enough. So I'm just going to keep on mining dirt for now. I've just realised, I think I have more dirt in the chest, but... Oop, in this particular case it's more because I want to get rid of this land, I think, rather than needing the dirt so much. I don't like having this weird outcrop so close to my house. I want to level it out. Yeah, it'll be better if I can level out the land around my house a bit. Not all of it, like obviously I don't plan to do all of it, there's loads. But I need a bit more space to work on, I think. I may just be talking complete and utter bollocks, basically. Sorry for cursing if anyone here doesn't like cursing, but again, I don't know how to express that particular sentiment without using that word. Right, let's go back tonight. Back to the house, I should say, not back tonight. Oh, wait, someone else has got it. Never mind. I want to see what it looks like when it changes. There we are. That is weird to see. Hopefully nothing had time to spawn as well, because they did that quite early. And the oak trees seem to be growing okay. Although a couple are still really stubby for some reason. Ooh, there's a thick one, but he's stubby as well. So, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's because they're too close to the savannah? I remember one of them was complaining about his house going a bit funny because he was too close, because of all the plants around his house going a bit funny because being how close they were to the savannah. But I don't know. You know what, I'm going to build an extra layer around this. Make it even harder to go in by accident. So if you go in there, you've definitely done it on purpose. Or you've fallen from somewhere else and I am very sorry. But if you manage to fall in at this point from approaching from these directions, I think you've been doing it on purpose. At some point I'm probably going to fall in this, and then I will be annoyed at myself for having said all this. But that is a problem for future Alex. Current Alex does not have that problem. Oh, this is a big old ravine. There's lava down there. I did not know it was quite this big. Okay, let's block this a bit off as well. Yeah, I really don't trust myself not to fall in here, so I know this is probably quite tedious to watch, but hopefully this will save me some deaths. Hopefully. Really, really hopefully. It probably won't, but I can dream. I can hope and dream. One day I will be competent in this game. One day. Not for a while, though. Probably not for a long while. Be perfectly honest with you. Okay. That is ravine mostly sealed up. Well, not sealed up, but you know what I mean, encased. So it's a little bit harder for someone, i.e. me, to fall in by accident. Because I will explore ravines, it's just I really don't like falling into them by accident. It really causes a lot of issues. Especially when you're not prepared at all and end up falling to death. So, yeah. See if anyone else has said anything. Nah, it's just someone saying hi. I'm not sure how many people are actually on here. There's quite a few, I think. There's a fair few girls and boys. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I'm still used to describing it as a child. I don't know what the appropriate way to describe adult males and adult females is. Men and women? Is that... It just sounds weird to me to say that now. It's... I think that is probably the right term, but it just sounds so weird to say now. I'm so used to the children's one. Like... Just say... I'm just used to the children's one, I guess, so it just sounds weird to use anything else. Yeah, I'm going to terraform this land a bit. I think that's the right term for what I'm doing. It is changing the earth, literally, so... So I don't want to make it completely all earth, all level. I still want it to be a little drop to go onto the beach, but... Yeah, this gives me a bit more space to work with if I do this. Quite a bit more space, thinking about it, really. I'm just going to go check my chest and see if I do have dirt in it or if I threw it out, because I don't know if I threw it out when I needed more inventory space. Oh, no, the dirt and stuff is in the double one if I have any. Yes, I do. I have 3 stacks of dirt, so... Oh no, one of them's granite. That is so much better. 2 stacks of dirt and 1 stack of granite. Wow. Yeah, I say I've really mixed it up there, haven't I? Oh well. Hopefully the grass here should grow quite green, because this side seems to grow greener than the other. I hope. I think / hope. Okay. I'm trying to make this look reasonably even, so hence why I'm doing it like this in a weird way, so I'm just trying to keep it 1 square in from the stuff. Which hopefully will make it look a little bit better. It'll look okay, I think, once it's all grown over anyway, but... I'm probably talking stupid with this. There's probably actual builders who know what they're doing properly with this, and I've given completely different, contradictory stuff to what I'm doing, which theirs is probably the right answer, but... It's currently working, so I'll do this for now. I'm just going to keep going till I run out of dirt, I think. Oop. Got like 2 left, so these can go here. That works, I think. The ground is a lot more level than it was. I need to put torches more around my house, though. But I will do that after I do the building, I think, because I should focus on the building first. Because once I've done the building, I'll have a better idea of where it actually needs to be lit up. What I'm going to try and do is the thing with oak beams with cobblestone in between, I think. Oh, that reminds me, I've got scaffolding. I nicked scaffolding from someone so I can use that, rather than having to pillar up on dirt. Nope, not in there. And if you're questioning why I've got 1 lead, again, I was given some leads when I was looking for cats, but somehow the cats got lost on the nether roof and the leads broke, and I'm going to get them back eventually, but I had no fish, so I couldn't get them at the time. So, I'll go back for them. No, I don't want you there. I want you above me. How do I... Scaffolding is weird. I've never actually used it in this before. I'm probably using it completely wrong, but... Oh. Well, that is weird. That is really weird. But... It doesn't help I've only got the 2 bits, so I don't really have enough to do stuff, so I'm still going to have to pillar up on dirt, I think, but... It gives me an idea, at least. Is that going to be tall enough? I'll do it 1 more, because I like 3s and 5s anyway, so it'll be a bit better to do it like that. Yeah, I'll make it 1 more taller. 1 taller. Oop, wrong button. Like I say, I'm aware this is probably very painful to watch for anyone who's actually good at the game. It's either painful or nostalgic, I think. It's going to be one or the other. I don't know if you actually play this very much. might be a bit of both. You might be nostalgic about some of the bits I'm doing and then scream at me for other bits. But that's fine. Like I say, I'm learning as I go. And I'm doing what I can. Right. I'm hoping I've got enough wood because I don't want to have to cut down more trees, although because I quite like having a little forest near me. Makes quite a nice little appearance. It's not going to be completely even just because I want to have a decent size because I'd like to stick the cows in here too. I want to have a horse and some cows. I can't remember if I planted these flowers or if they're already there. Either way, I'm going to have to move them. They were probably already here, thinking about it, because I don't think I'm at the stage where I would even consider getting flowers yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a thing here. Actually, no, not here. One more down, I think. And I'm going to make it in like an L-shaped stable, I think. So these beams are going to be like marking where it expands, where it starts, where it goes, changes direction. Is that even? Yeah, so it's going to go out a bit further here. Or apparently not, because that is not very far at all, so move it back a bit more. Here. That's a bit better, that'll do. That'll have to do. Then go back a bit more. Okay. This should work, I think. I hope. Okay, I put the tree in the wrong place, so let's do that again. Oh, the spider noises scare me. Like, part of me likes having the forest, but another part of me is there like, why would you put something that lowers the light level right by your house? I literally just said I like it, and now I'm saying all the reasons why I shouldn't like it. Oh well. Eventually my logic will make sense. I think. I really hope. But yeah, I'm going to be making a stable on the single player one as well, but I probably won't record that. I won't record... It'll probably be quite similar to this, so it shouldn't be... So it probably isn't worth recording both of them. I will if people want me to, but there's probably not much point in doing it. Why have I... That's too far over, I think. Oh, wait, no. No, it's not. Right, no, I know what I'm doing now. Right, I was confusing myself there. Not that that's exactly hard to do, but... On the plus side, if anything tries to attack me, I should be safe here apart from spiders, and in theory, they're meant to be non-aggressive in the day. I say it like that because I have been attacked by quite a lot of spiders that have been quite definitely aggressive. Let's put that there. Not quite matching, but it should look quite... It hopefully will look nice, because all the stuff I've been saying says apparently I think asymmetry is meant to be make buildings look better. I think. So I'm trying to play a balance of what is actually good as a building and what sets off and what does not set off my OCD. So I don't have OCD exactly. Shouldn't say that. I know it can be a really horrible thing for people to have. But I do have obsessive compulsive tendencies, I think. It's nowhere near as bad, but I am autistic actually, so I have problems with a lot of stuff, including socialising, as you can probably tell from this, and motor control, which you also may be able to tell with this. Like I say, one of the things I have issues with is regarding... The squid just died in front of me. Matching things up, like sweets. For me, I have to sort them all out into different types, like a packet of... Hopefully you know what these are, Haribo Star Mix. I will get like 10 packets open at once, and I will sort through them all to see exactly how many there are of each kind, and I will count them all out, and so I'll make it so there's the exact same number of everything. And at least, on the plus side, I don't bin the spares, I'm not quite that wasteful. But they all get eaten first, all the spares, and then I have to eat my way through the sets. They all have to be eaten at once. Like, I need to eat. Say I need to eat one of everything, even if I just fancied a gummy bear. All of them need to be eaten. Because I think, yeah, say there is some kind of logic to that, although it's pretty twisted up again, but there is some kind of logic there. This is actually working better than I thought it would, actually. I say as I build probably the ugliest looking thing on the server, but it's still probably nicer than anything I've built before, so I think I am going to need more wood, actually, looking at this. I possibly could have got away with it if I'd made it smaller, but I want it to be nice and big. I don't want to have to expand it later. And I've got 3 cows, so I can breed them, okay? There's a pen of animals by spawn with like cows and sheep and stuff, and I got them from there. I managed to lure out, I think I lured out 1 adult and 2 babies originally, but their babies grew up really fast. But yeah, I lured them out, and so they followed me, and the adult cows have such a short attention span. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever tried to lure the adult cows here with wheat, but they get distracted at literally everything. Like, the babies will follow you quite well, but the adults will stop following you, like, immediately. The moment you are the slightest distance away from them, they will stop following you. They just get distracted by everything. See a shiny thing? Oh, let's go look at that instead of the nice wheat. They are daft sometimes. I have not lined this up properly. Right. No wonder it seemed a bit short. Right, let's finish building. Let's build this across a bit first. Right, so I need to move this one over one. That's okay. I thought something looked a little bit off on the lineup, but I couldn't really see. So it needs to move over one more. But that is fine, I think. At least I can reach it all. I think I'm hearing creatures in the ravine. I think that's what I'm hearing anyway. If not, they are very loud for being not in a ravine. But yeah, I did not pick the best location in retrospect, but I'm too stubborn to move. Way too stubborn to move. Not after I've moved up, transported all my stuff that was in chests and everything, and I hoard too quickly to move, really. I don't particularly want to move after I've got everything moved. I already had to leave stuff behind at spawn very reluctantly, but it had to be done. There was only so much I could move. So many trips I could stand to do, and so many times getting lost I could stand. Is this lined up as well? I think it is. I'm also aware this is probably very slow, considering most people are probably... I say probably, they are a lot faster at building than me, because I've seen people build stuff on this. But, I'll say, this is my first time doing this style of building, so cut me some slack. So I'm experimenting with this style of building. It's probably going to look ugly as sin, but I'm giving it a go. And I figured it would fit at least a stable, a bit more rustic. I'd probably get away with it being a bit uglier. As long as it worked. Yes, as long as the stable works, it probably doesn't matter that it's a little bit ugly. Yeah, I need to cut down some more trees. I'm going to cut down some of these stumpy boys. These stumpy boys over here. Oh no, this wasn't a stumpy boy. Oh well, he's getting cut down anyway. Oh, he's connected to the other tree, right. That might be why it grew so stumpy, because it was touching the other tree. That would make sense. Alright, let's see if I cut down the wood, if both these leaves will go. It should in theory, I think, and hopefully should be enough actual wood. I think it should be. I didn't exactly need that much, I don't think. So hopefully this will be enough. Ah, there we are. That's the problem only problem with the rapid decay thing is it's got to have the normal qualifications for decaying, obviously, so yeah. the trees can't be touching another tree that still exists. Let's try it here, see if it'll grow a bit better now. Oop. No, I don't want you there. You will impede its growth. Put that one there. And that's enough for now since I've basically got a forest already. I should probably cut down these couple that are right next to the stable, like right into it. It is an easy source of wood on one hand. On the other, I don't really want them that close, so yeah, let's just cut some down. I'm just going to cut down trees until the axe breaks. Then I'll finish whatever tree I was on and then leave it. As you've probably already guessed, I'm incredibly indecisive on these, especially on these games. Which tree is that connected to? It's connected to... Or is that... It's connected to this tree, I think. I've made loads of interconnecting trees by accident because I placed them too close to each other. I placed them way too close to each other. Yes, I'm aware I'm hitting that with dirt, not the axe, but there we are. Right, yeah, I'm going to get the trees that are closest to my build, so this one and this one I think are too close. Too close for me to be comfortable anyway, and hopefully that should give me enough wood to actually finish this. Just gonna click off for another second, see if there's any messages. Nah, it was just Raccoon still who was messaging me, so okay. Like I say, if you never... The person who's watching, if it's... I don't know if it's the same person each time or if it's a different person, but if it's the same person, I think that means I'm doing something you like, so that's a good thing. And even if it's not, I'm still glad there's someone watching, so I'm glad someone's enjoying it. So... Thank you for watching anyway. Like I say, hopefully this isn't too boring to watch anyway. Oop. Are there any other trees that are a bit too close to my house for comfort? Get rid of these ones, I think. I'm fine with having trees near my house, I think, just not quite this close. This is a bit too close. Bit too close for comfort, really. Come on. Oop, my axe broke. Looks like my statement's going to be about true, because I think that's going to be the last tree I cut down. Look at how many trees I've got planted together there. No wonder they turned out stumpy. Right, just give me 1 second. I'm just going to pause for 1 moment so I don't get attacked by something. Hopefully. I don't really know how pausing on these servers actually works. If I hear any sounds of me getting attacked, I'm going to immediately go back to the screen. It's just, I have some problems with my joints sometimes. And because of me doing game stuff a lot more, my back's been being worse, playing up more than it had before. So I've got a heat thing. It might not even be playing up more than it was before, it's just because we had a massive heat wave, so I couldn't really use a heat pad on top of that without melting, so... For now, I'm just going to be using the heat pad whenever I can, and enjoying the weather that's a bit cooler, so it actually allows me to. Because as much as the heat helps my back, it does not help much if it's making me melt instead. That is not exactly conductive. Right, I think the rest of the trees are a bit further away. Let's back up a little bit and have a look. Yeah, the rest seem to be okay. Oh, I missed a couple of saplings and sticks and stuff. I've got so many saplings. Right, I don't think I should keep planting them up because I'm going to end up with way too many. This is already quite a thick forest. I say quite, this is an incredibly thick forest and surprisingly regimented considering I was trying to plant at random basically. I was trying to plant at random, but it appears I have not succeeded. Let's plant a few more, just going back a bit further. Currently, they cut off very abruptly. they'll say it's nice to have some trees around. Nothing else is needed source of wood. And this is the nearest bit to the acacia, to the spawn and everything. So anyone who agrees with me about the acacia trees not exactly being the best, at least this gives them some nicer wood sources that are readily available. Like it's still a little distance from spawn. Like the hole is closer to spawn than this. The hole is fairly close to spawn. So as you can see by the way it took to get to the hole, it's a little distance away, but not exactly far. Still an easily travelable distance, which is something I was looking for when it came to moving, since I had already had a chest full of stuff. There we are. That's plenty of stuff. What is that tree? That is a weird looking... Oh, that is a thick boy. That's where I've planted 4. And for some reason it's turned into that. Well, if anyone needs oak wood, we know where to get it from now. I know where to offer to get it from now. Oh, this is a bit I sealed up, but obviously not well enough. This needs more sealing up because it's currently too jaggedy bit of ground. Needs more. It needs to be leveled out a bit more. Because you've got to admit, it does look a bit weird having just the random holes in the ground. Like, I understand that's how nature works, but that's not how nature works in my head. In my head, everything is nice and orderly. And has a system. Is that a hole? Yep, that's a proper hole, so that gets sealed up. Maybe having more layers between me and them as well will make the monster sound a little bit quieter. I can hope. Because you've got the zombie sounds are very loud and the spider sounds are incredibly creepy. Okay, that is enough for now, I think. Let's go back and actually try and build the stable. I always forget what orders you're meant to do stuff in. I think I'll leave the front open since I need to do doors and stuff. So I'll leave the front open for now. I just realised I need glass. I think I had glass, but I left it behind. So I think I need to go get some sand to make glass. So let's go steal sand from across this. Again, it's not really stealing, but you know what I mean. It's getting donated to a worthy cause of making a nice stable for the cows and horse that I will eventually have. I don't currently have a horse. Like you say, you probably saw the one by the hole and might be wondering why I didn't get that. And I'll say I learnt a little bit about horses again. I don't know if it's the same person, so you might or might not know this, but I mentioned it before. But about horses, I think there's 2 different types in this game. They can be either speedy or beefy. Now, beefy, as you can probably guess from the name and the fact the other one is literally called speedy, they're not quite as fast. And they tend to have more health. So that's the way I've been telling. That's why I'll hop on the horse sometimes and then get off. Just have a look at the hearts. I'm trying to get one who's got 9 hearts or less, I think, because that's what I've got on the other thing, and that seems to be pretty fast. But it's not the fastest, actually. I think, from what I said, you can get ones going up to 7 hearts, I think. So that would be really fast. I don't need a horse that fast. Honestly, doing a horse that fast, I'd probably jump onto a ravine by accident or something. How much sand do I actually have now? I really should have this in my hotbar so I can actually see as it fills up. 24. Oh, I literally just realised. Give me 1 second. I just need to turn up the brightness on my computer. I was wondering, why is the screen dark? I forgot. I usually turn the brightness up to play this, but I forgot to do that this time. Right. I say give me 1 second. I can still keep talking. It'll just be paused on screen for a little bit, I think. Yeah, I've got the brightness set to 10. I usually set it to 100 for this game, so no wonder everything seems a bit dark. Oh, that is so much brighter. God, that is so bright. I'm not going to take all the sand from around here, because for one thing it will be a bit stupid, because I will probably need more sand at some point, and I'd rather not have to travel very far to get it. Was that someone's name tag I saw down there? No, it wasn't, I don't think. I don't think it was, anyway. And again, someone might have named one of their fish or something. That wouldn't really surprise me. The forest looks quite nice now during the day. It was still looking a bit dingy because of the brightness thing, but it looks quite a lot nicer now. Right. So what I'm gonna do... Why am I going in here? Oh yeah, I'm going to use my furnace. That's why I'm going in here. I could not remember what I was going in there for. I'm going to use a furnace on the glass, on the sand to make some glass. Turn half of it into glass for now, I think. That should be enough. And I can switch out some of the stuff to cobblestone and also a stone pickaxe because inevitably I am going to do something stupid and need to rectify it. And this will do for now, I think. But yeah, I'll leave this front bit open for now because I think I'm going to be needing to put the door in there and everything. Oh wait, no, you meant to do it one in, aren't you? Or one out. Oh no, you meant to do it one in, I think. Let's have a look at that from the sides. Nah, that'll make this bit too narrow. I know it's probably what you meant to do building-wise, but... yeah, it's what you meant to do, but... I'll leave it for now. Don't really have the space to spread it out anymore. So I'm just going to do the thing you said that you told not to do by builders, I think. As you might be able to tell from the fact I've been mentioning what you meant to do and not meant to do stuff, I watched some different building videos. Usually I think... I'm probably pronouncing Giran with Hermitcraft stuff and some Mumbo Jumbo stuff building, even though I have no idea how to do redstone stuff. It just came up on my recommended and I thought it looked interesting, so I thought my buildings are quite very basic, so I'd try and work out some ways to improve it at least a bit. So I just found out there's a lot of stuff that I have been doing that I shouldn't be doing, and there's other stuff that is okay to do. But well, it wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting. My box was, at least when I made the box, it wasn't basic. And I have no intention of building out of valuable blocks, which, say, I can think of better uses for those. Even if I am converting stuff into blocks, it's just for ease of storage, basically, not for any kind of building work. Although the coal ore stuff may actually end up being stacked up next to the furnace at some point, I'm not sure. Just to free up room in the chest, and since it's just black, basically. Sorry, I just keep on checking the chat. I'm just checking the thing to see if anyone said anything. Like, if I do, with stuff I nicked, if it's something I'm not as sure about, I'll ask for permission. If I'm still not as sure, if I'm a little bit unsure but not that unsure, I will take it and then wait and see if someone asks for it back, basically. Which is probably not the right way to do it, but... It's worked so far. I've not been kicked out of the server yet, so... Oop. Also, I'm aware that other people also probably think cobblestone is an incredibly ugly block to build with, but I don't mind it. I quite like the texture. It does look like it is cobbled, so it looks like a nice little street. So I think it's quite cool. The cow is blocking my way in. Oh, sleepy through the night. Stop it, cow. You're not allowed outside. No, the cow will be allowed outside eventually, but it's not allowed out yet. Oh, I forgot I hadn't finished this beam. Right, let's finish this beam. So the cow will be allowed out into the stable once the stable's done. The stable is partly for the cow. I just don't want them to wander off because it took me a while to get them here from spawn since, like I say, I just had wheat and I was trying to get them to follow me and they did not want to follow. So I'm not prepared to go and get more. Not this time. So yeah, they are staying inside until I can put them somewhere secure. I might move the brown sheep in here as well. There's just the random brown sheep that you might see on the hill. He's a cool sheep. He might end up moving in here. Like the red sheep, although I haven't dyed this one. This one is just naturally brown. I don't think I've seen any brown sheep on my single player thing yet. I've seen grey and black, but I don't think I've seen brown. I might have to keep an eye out for that, because I quite like to see a brown sheep. I don't know if glass panes work when you do slabs for the roof. Then again, I shouldn't do slabs for the roof anyway, because that would just be a box again. I'm gonna try. I did make staircases, so I'll have to give it a go at using staircases again. In case you're wondering, yes, I think this is taking more time to build than my actual house did, so that probably puts some perspective into the way I am with pets in this game. Honestly, showing you the house I play with the other guy on will probably show you that as well, seeing as it's not exactly the biggest house. It fits for all our stuff, and it would probably be bigger if I didn't have 3 wolves and I think 4 cats, all just sat in the bedroom. But they live there now, it's their house. It's their house too. They stay there where they're safe. Even if my original argument for getting cats was that they could keep creepers away. Right. I can't remember how big a gap the cows need to get in. I can't remember if they're 3 blocks tall and 2 wide. That might be it. To be fair, I think I want the entrance to be a bit oversized anyway. Might make it with fence gates, like have a little archy thing, and then a fence gate, rather than like normal doors. That could look quite cool. Actually, potentially that could look really cool. Quite like that idea, actually. Right, let's put more cobblestone into my thing, because I need more cobblestone. Why did I pick up the... Oh no, I already broke the thing I needed to break, right. I was really confused as to why I was holding a pickaxe. But, yeah, as I say, God, I am so scatterbrained sometimes with this. No, I'm scatterbrained in general, I shouldn't say with this. But, yeah, this is hopefully going to look nice once I'm done. Hopefully. A very big hopefully. Like I say, at least it's not if nothing else, it's not acacia wood beams, so it's not bright orange, so I'll take it still. And it should keep the animals in safe, and it gives them room so they don't have to be inside my house. To be fair, that doesn't look that bad from where I'm stood. Like, I see what they mean about why it should be wood in, but I don't really have the room to do that, so... Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to turn an entire stack of cobblestone into, what do you call it, the slates. Stop trying to leave, cow, you're not allowed to leave. As you can see, I already made all the tools and stuff as well, so that's good. I've got plenty of that. Oh, shift click there. Right, 64 of those. I'm gonna have to. It's going to probably take some experimenting for me to work out how to do this. How to actually not make it look stupid. Because it's probably going to look stupid for quite a while. No, I don't like that. Ooh. How to make this look decent? How to make this look decent? Oh, I could give it a little entranceway. That could work. And it would also add some more land to it. And I've got the wood. Yeah, that'll work. I think. Hang on. Oop, nope, I don't want to do that. Right, I need to... I was trying to place it and jump, but no, that doesn't work. I need to use the dirt. That's fine. That's number 6, not... I'm being so daft with this sometimes. I swear I'm normally... I'm smart. I swear. Wait, I can do it... If I do it a bit lower, that might look quite cool. All this stuff I'm thinking might look quite cool. It's probably all going to look incredibly ugly once I'm done, but... Won't know until you try. I'll give it a go. I'm trying to follow some of the building tips. Like I say, like with the space one, I'm a bit too limited to do that, but I'm giving it a go on the stuff I can. So I'm adding asymmetry, I'm using beams, doing loads of stuff. Making it very funky. It just stands to see whether the funky is in a good way or a bad way. So you say we'll need to wait and find that out. Or if it might end up being a bit of both, which is probably what's going to happen, to be honest, because all my buildings are never exactly the best. I'll put in windows later as well, in case anyone's wondering. I'll do the windows after I've done the roof and everything. Because I don't really want to do the windows before. And plus that, at least with the way my house is designed, once you've got one block up, you can climb the entire thing basically, you can get right to the top, so that's quite useful. And there's not really much risk of falling. Again, because of the way it's done, it's not really an issue. I think it'll be cobblestone first for this bit. So I'm going to do a layer of cobblestone, then a layer of oak going in, I think. And you know what I mean, that will hopefully look nice. And I'm even making an overhang. So again, hopefully it'll look nice. And I can do this side quite easily, I can just climb my house. Hence why I'm starting on this side. It's a lot easier, I can just climb up my house to do this, rather than having to worry about inching around bits of scaffolding. And I say scaffolding, dirt. I always use dirt, because I've never actually had proper scaffolding before, and even now I've only got 2 bits. Not sure why someone left 2 bits of scaffolding in a chest. Maybe they had an entire stack and there was just 2 odd bits left or something? I don't know. There would have been some kind of reason, I think, originally. I'm guessing this will probably be slightly too high up for me to do from down here. Is it? No, just in range. Right. Only thing is, I can't see which way that's gone. I need to back up a bit to have a look. No, I think I need to put the dirt because I don't think it's going to work currently doing it like this. Because that one seemed to go be placed a bit weird, basically. Lack of a better term. I think it did the thing where it turned into a corner piece, and I don't want it to turn into a corner piece. I think that's what it did anyway. It looked like it turned into a corner piece. Oop. See, this is why it's easier when I can just climb my roof. At least I'm not taking fall damage from this currently, because I'm not high enough up for it to count as fall damage. I think I need to be up higher. I think I'm currently too low for this to actually work properly. Is anyone going to go to bed? I don't actually know if they can go to bed yet. It might still be too early. Okay, I don't think anyone's going to bed. So I'm going to go to bed. Because I really don't want to keep building while there's monsters all around. So let's skip the night. Also, just remember this server plays on hard, I think, so it explains some of the stuff why I'm dying. Not all of it necessarily, but it explains some of the problems I've been having. Oh, yeah, that one's not right. That one's not right either. I knew it wasn't right, but I was hoping it'd correct itself. But no, apparently not. No, don't stop doing that. Why? Why does it always do that? It likes doing that for some reason. Right, that's better, I think. I think to do where you click it, that's probably a really obvious thing that I should notice straight away, but I think it's partly to do with where you click it, not just where you position yourself. Oop. I thought it was just where you position yourself, but I think it's where you click it as well. So that's the only kind of logical explanation I can come up with. That has gone dodgy. Give me that back. You don't need it. Oop. I do. Nope, that's gone dodgy again. This is why doing the stair thing annoys me, because I always manage to place them wrong so many times before I finally get them right. I usually get stuck on like one bit that I can't seem to position right. Okay. Nope. I've got to be like underneath it, I think, basically. Which is an annoying position to be in, placing these. Could do with more dirt if I'm not having to tear this down to get there, but... To be fair, I probably should just climb on the roof and... Yeah, that'll probably be easier, actually. I should climb on the roof. What's going to be the easiest way for me to climb on the roof? Probably going to be to jump from up here. Yeah, like that from here. Okay. This is still not exactly ideal, but hopefully this will be a little bit easier than trying to inch my way around with dirt like this. And I'd have to come up here anyway for the next layers, so... Hopefully doing it like this I can save a step. Especially since I know now when you're hitting shift, you can't fall. As long as you don't let go of shift. Once you let go of shift, you're screwed. It doesn't help. My instinct is to let go of shift when something like that happens. Nope. Oh, I know why this is a problem. I need to have something underneath me for this bit. Yeah, I forgot you need something underneath to place it on for the first bit. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's try again. Why do I need to touch it? There? Oh, I'm still too close, so it's not going to work anyway. There? Nope. There? Also nope. Right, I can put this one on at least. No, I can't, apparently. Oh, that one's dodgy, that's why that's going dodgy. Right, that makes more sense. I did not notice that one had gone dodgy. No! Bad stairway. Bad. Stop doing that. What did I just say? Maybe if I touch further out? Nope. I am not good at building roofs. It always looks so easy when you watch someone build a roof on this, but It looks easy when you watch anyone else build a roof, I should say. I'm not making it look easy because I am not finding it easy. I am finding it incredibly frustrating and annoying. And I just damaged myself. Because of course I did. Because I'm stupid. Right, let's go back up. I think for the first layer I should probably stay on the outside. I think once I've got the second layer going I should be okay to be out here. Okay to be up there, I mean. I think. I hope. It is a bit easier to be able to be around there, especially since I don't have enough dirt to place it normally, so I'm having to keep building up and then round. And 7. It's the same number every time. Why do I keep on forgetting? Go this way. Nope. I need to be further out, I think. Let's try that and hope for the best. Let's try going a bit further out. And hopefully this will work. Oop. I'm too far forward on it. Still too far forward. Okay, maybe this will work now. I hope it'll work. Yay, it worked. Okay, now for the corner, which is always annoying to do. There we are. It's annoying to do, but it's also satisfying when it actually works. 'Cause I just realised how many corners this building has. I may have been stupid for designing this building. Oh well, hopefully it'll look decent anyway. Right. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this new bit of server anyway, since it's different to what a bit different to what I've normally got on the other one. Even if it's still just cobblestone, it is not a cobblestone box. And there's no amethyst in it yet because someone else has used a lot of amethyst. So and I only really used that there because I had a load of amethyst and didn't know what to do with it otherwise, so. Right. So I'm probably going to leave this for today, for the actual stream, because it's probably going to be very, very tedious to watch me just keep trying and failing at this. But I should hopefully have a finished-ish stable next time you're on. And I'm hoping to have a full set of diamond gear, because I'm going to go strip mining again, which again is not very exciting to watch, but I will start a stream if I find anything interesting, like when I found the mineshaft by accident. So, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Any feedback and support is greatly appreciated. And goodbye. Hopefully see you next time.